How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here, back for the Sassuolo playthrough. This is episode number 11. Last time out, we played against Pescara, who we annihilated 3-1. Gary Hooper opened up the scoring very early on, and we were firmly in the driving seat from then on. RICCI added a second a few minutes before halftime, making a solo effort running straight through the defense. He then added number 2 to his tally for the day in the second half with an unbelievable strike from range. Some persistence late on allowed Pescara to grab a goal, but it was all they would take away from this fixture. Now, I'm treating you boys today. There will be a double bill of action for the first time in the series. Going to be playing Genoa in our first game today, followed by Manchester United in our second Europa League Cup game. So we're going unchanged in this game. The only difference is Sensi has been given an attack duty in his role. I'm running with a fairly similar setup as far as the instructions go. Control, higher tempo, flexible, playing with mixed passing. I just think that maybe we need to slow down the passing a little bit better. It seems to be working out, and it makes us a little bit more creative sometimes. I don't think the ball control is quite as high as I probably give them credit. Just going to make sure the attackers are dealt with as much as I possibly can. So I'm just going to have them closed down, tackled hard on their weaker foot. They're running the same formation as us. Ed Nelson, I think. Ed Nelson is the man who looks like he's playing a bit more of an attacking role on that right-hand side. So I'm going to make sure that he's picked up. I'm going to say the media are giving us a lot of credit, which they are, to be fair to them. And it seems to have a positive effect on them. So let's see if that transcends into the actual gameplay itself. Magnanelli gives it back to Duncan, however. Politano on the overlap for the left-hand side. Gary Hooper with the glancing header almost makes it 5 goals. Consigli. Oh, just darting around. What was this little jig that Consigli's doing? It's like Hooper, RICCI finds Duncan in the box. It's deflected in. Duncan once again, 4th goal of the season. Again, this man has only got 8 finishing, but he's always finding the net so far. I suppose it's still early doors. Here we go. Duncan, he's looking lively in these opening minutes, and what a great start to the game that one is. Terrible attempt at blocking that one. It does deflect past the keeper and in. Genoa with a terrible clearance. Can't get the ball out of their half so far. We are putting the pressure on them. Duncan again in the middle. Will he hit it with the left foot? It's a nice try, but saved in the end. Genoa with the free kick. Whips it in. Acerbi somehow gets a defensive block onto that one. It does go out for a corner in the end. Here comes Miguel with the whipper. Puts it in. Berdisso, Lazovic, and Genoa have equalised. I always think we're 1-0 up, we're cruising, we're going to absolutely lay the hurt on these teams, and they quickly reply to whatever we've got. Berdisso, who is a very underrated centre-back, I'm going to have to say, on this game. I mean, my biggest knowledge of him has been in FIFA. It's the only reason I know who he is, but when I do come up against him in Football Manager, he's always performing, and he does. I think he's got 16 heading, 16 marking, 14 tackling, I think is the scores for him. Sensi with the free kick. Goes all the way to Acerbi, the back post, and just glances wide. I feel like our 3 forwards have really been creating a lot and causing so much trouble for some of these defenses. The ball comes in. RICCI with the header. Towers over both the defenders. Duncan, Politano running down the left-hand side, it looks like. Oh, he's being tackled by 2 of them. They do get the better of him on this occasion. But we have the ball again. Duncan, Sensi, RICCI looking for the shot. It goes over, but it's a lovely effort. I'm loving the work out there. Who's going to get a tackle? Duncan takes the ball off him. It's a quick 1-2 between Sensi and Hooper. Again, they're linking up, trying to find an outlet. The defense of Genoa gets back quickly, and Orban gives away a free kick. What is going to be the stroke of half-time almost. Politano chips in. Acerbi with the header, and it's there. 2-1. Oh, first goal of the season. It had to be him. He looked like he might have got a goal from a header later, earlier on in the game, and he finally does. What is the keeper going for? It's like someone shouted free beer in the stands, and he's like, I'm on my way, boys. I've just noticed Sassuolo are top of the table at the moment. Looks like Napoli, Inter, and Juventus have all dropped points at this stage, and somehow we are top of the league. We've had some favourable fixtures going in our way at the moment. Like, we're not sitting here playing some major big teams. I imagine once we get up against Napoli, Inter, AC, Juventus, all those kind of teams, even Roma. Where are Roma? Roma are 15th at the moment. They are not having the best of starts to the campaign so far. I'm sure they'll pick it up later on in the actual competition. I feel like this could be a really bad situation for Genoa. They've stuck 3 players up front, okay, but we have all of the ball. We're not leaving their half. We're putting so many men forward, it's not really doing them any favours. Now, I am getting slightly worried at the number of chances we've had and the fact we haven't managed to convert another goal at this point in time. Does worry me slightly, but we are very much in control. Now, Genoa are actually on their first attack for a long time. Oh my! That could have ended up a bit more hairy than it should have done. Nicholas Frey has all the time in the world to deal with this one. Gives it to Sensi. Sensi back out to Frey. Frey switches it to Duncan. Duncan goes for the long-range shot! My God! Ball whipped in. Duncan, not a great header on that. No, oh my God, if they had conceded from that, I would have been furious. And there it is, full time, 2-1 to Sassuolo. It was a scrappy win, purely because we weren't good enough in front of goal. There you go, I'm even going to tell him it was a bit of a let-off. Anti's confused and demotivated. Let me see if I can cheer him up. I'm pleased with... Oh, no, that didn't do anything. 3 points in the bag, and we're top of the league, boys. Top of the league. Would you for it? J. Emmanuel Thomas has a dead leg. Fine. Stop being a big girl. On to game 2 of the episode. This is our second Europa League match of the campaign so far, and we are against the group favourites, Manchester United. I'm not looking forward to this game. There's a bigger reason why I'm not looking forward to this game. Well, in fact, there's 2 reasons I'm not looking forward to this game. The first one is Peluso suspended. As you might have seen, he was sent off against Ferencváros when we beat them 9-1 in our first Europa League game. We've also got a Cherby who's injured for 3 to 4 weeks. I know, it sucks. I've got 2 of my best defenders out for this game. This big, massive game away from home against an incredible lineup. So Jeremy Morel is coming in at left back and Lecce is coming in at centre back to replace Chermy. As far as the instructions go, it's our typical away from home set up, normal tempo, retaining the possession. I mean, we've been playing well recently. I am hopeful for what could be out there. It could be a tough game. It could be a game that we're actually not that bad in. I think it's all going to be telling on how Man United actually approach this game. They aren't starting with Ibrahimovic, which is a good start. They've only got Marcus Rashford. How do I even approach this? I know we're the underdogs. Nobody expects us to get a result. I want you to ignore the recent praise. Let's go with that one. It's not really had much of an effect. I have faith in you. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. Alright, well, at least they know there's no pressure on them. So, I guess we can only go out there and hope for the best. This is alright. Politano on this left-hand side. We've won a corner. This is going better than I thought it would. We've had 61% possession. How many people can say that against Man United? Ball's whipped in. No one gets a header on it. Right, okay. Sensi. Nicholas Frey. Again, this is some nice football so far. Well done. You're keeping the ball. I'm loving it. Oh, no. Ah, Paul Pogba with the foul. I'm glad they paid, what, 80, 90 million for that. Send him off, ref. What if this is a red card and the opening we need? He's not even booked him. He's not even booked him. Politano. Free kick comes in. Oh! Oh, my God! No! That was our chance. That was the chance. This is going... No, not... Oh, God. No. No! No! That's broken me, that. I was actually just about to say how this is the most positive start I could have ever dreamed of, and Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford have killed it in seconds. Oh, Magnanelli. Yes, boys. You weren't ready for Magnanelli. Ricci. Give it to Gary. Gary, where have your legs gone? Gary. Oh, it's Phil Jones making a terrible mistake as per usual. Gary. Oh, that's a terrible foul. Can we see some cards coming out here, ref? Sensi whips in the ball. Let's shoot! Oh, come on! Ball is flung forward. The ball is won by us. It looks like it's still bobbling about. They do get it under control. Pogba moving forward. Finds Martial. Martial comes inside. Ander Herrera in an advanced position. Gives it to Pogba, who releases himself. But Duncan, with a great tackle there, puts Sassuolo in a position to move forward. It's wasted. No, 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 no. What is this? 7 minutes in, we could have scored 2 goals. 7 minutes in, they've scored 2 goals. It's been 10 minutes, boys! Give me a break. No. Oh, he's offside. Oh, God, someone's got to do something about it. Oh, my God. I just love how this game's completely turned on its head here. Like, we were actually all over them to start with. We had opportunities to score. We squandered them. And in 4 minutes, they've scored 2 goals. Fletcher gives the ball to Duncan. Yes! Come on! We're back in the game! 2-1. Alfred Duncan again. Goes big for the boys. I love that beautiful man. He is actually just a dreamboat. Look at this. Fletcher gets it at the near post. Turns to Duncan, who smashes it past David De Gea. No chance in hell is he saving that one. Pogba. Martial. Nicholas Frey. You need to mark up that man. Oh, my God. Swings in the ball. Oh. That's all we need to do. Just slow it down. Politano skips past that man. And he's looking for the cross. Gives it to Gary. Goal! Alright, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought. We were just very unlucky with how we were playing. Show me something else. It wasn't the best of hearts, but I know that's how we're going to get them hyped up and ready to go. I might pull out an order. This is how we're going. We're going a 3-1-2-4, basically. So, it's one of those games. You've got so much on the line, and if I stuck with my current formation, it could backfire. It could just literally be a 2-1 game. They could score some more goals. We could score some more goals. You never know. But by the way the game was going, we're definitely not in control. So I'm pulling out an audible. I'm trying something out. I'm going 3 at the back, and I'm just basically saying, go on, run down the wing all you want and cross it. As long as we've got bodies in the middle to deal with the cross, then we're okay. That's what I'm kind of saying here. Oh, God. No. I didn't expect us to concede that quickly. 3 of you surrounding Marcus Rashford there. Not one of you picks him up. Not one of you. Now that I sit here and think about it, it's actually a terrible tactic. I don't know why I did it. Well, I do know why I did it. I tried something out because it's one of those games that you've got nothing to really lose here. You might as well go for it. You've got everything to lose. We're getting battered out there. Getting skinned alive. Oh, my God. Jesse Lingard swings it across. Rashford completes the hat trick. Should have just stuck with what I had. Well, lesson learned. That went far worse than I actually thought it would do. Don't look back and worry. Well, it should be. You're all absolutely bloody useless there. I take fault. I messed up badly. Like, my tactical genius was more like tactical idiocy out there.